Welcome to the Smack Talk. As always, a link down below in the description to credit WWE having put all of this together for me so that I can just quickly go through it and share my thoughts on what happened on last night's SmackDown. And that was kind of my face right there. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but, Anyhow, let's get right into this. So Damian Priest and Finn Balor defeats Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. What was nice about this was basically seeing Rey Mysterio and Finn Balor, because for a while, those were just two people that I've always wanted to kind of see face off against one another. And anytime that they get to come mano a mano, naturally it's just going to be nice to see. Overall, pretty decent match, like I said. And I'm really liking that LWO. They had the different colored LWO shirts this week. Not too sure what that represented specifically, but there you have it. Braun Strowman and Ricochet defeats the Viking Raiders. They became the Viking Raided. Again, like I said, mixed feelings on the Viking Raiders. They haven't grown on me, but then again, neither has Braun Strowman and Ricochet. And these are two people that I like individually. And I think what happens is, like in the case of, let's say, Cesaro. Remember about almost a decade ago, back in 2014? Like it's written on the wall or something. 2014, about 9 years ago already, is when Tyson Kidd, or TJ Wilson, better known as Natalia's husband, was teamed up with Cesaro. Remember that? And at first I was like, but they grew on me pretty quickly, and that's a fact. And, like they had their little gimmick, and I really liked it. And then, unfortunately, Tyson Kidd had the neck problems, retired, and then for a while we had We're the Bar, and then we had Cesaro and Sheamus, then we had frickin', just Sheamus with other people. So sometimes it could take a while for teams to grow on me. But they do work well together. There's no doubt that there's good synergy there. There's not like a lot of awkwardness, like in the instance, no offense, with like Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. I still feel like there's a little bit of polish that needs to be applied there. But I mean, overall, again, not terrible match, but to me, the highlight's definitely Ricochet, especially that move there that he did 3/4 of the way through the match where he like spun, did a backflip, then over the rope on the outside. I was like, that very specific move there, you don't see exactly every day. And then speaking of, that was pretty wild. That was right at the beginning there. Again, Raquel Rodriguez and Liv defeat Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. I just like the team. Like they work. Raquel and Liv, they're just a great team. And there's just really not much to add. Again, like I said, no offense. I love, woo Zack Ryder, a.k.a. Matt Cardona, or the other way around. And that's his wife. And I mean, as a person, she's great. Don't get me wrong. But I just kind of feel like when you see Sonya and Chelsea in the ring with Raquel and Liv, that's when you realize just how amazingly talented these two are. Like, they're just on another level. Okay, so that's that. Gunther defeats Xavier Woods in an Intercontinental title match. Again, I said this last week. It's very impressive what Xavier Woods can do. Honestly, the last couple of weeks there where he's been having his singles run, no interference, none of this funky New Day crap, because no offense, I'm kind of done with it. The fucking trumpet and all that. It does get annoying, and his puffy hair was driving me nuts for a while there, the way it was, but this week it was awesome. It was all braided, and he just, you know what I mean? There's just a look there, and I was like, yeah, I really like that. And he did really well. He did really, really well. Of course, Gunther won. Kind of saw that coming, but that's not the point. It was still a really good match, and I enjoyed it. And that's kind of really the whole point. And Solo Sikoa defeats Matt Riddle in a no DQ match. And this was fun to watch. I didn't like how it ended because of the whole the Usos come out and then Riddle was able to handle his own pretty well. I wish somehow, you know, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn would have come out to even things out again, or just somebody else. But they didn't, and he lost, and it is what it is. It was pretty good. Then there was that, yeah, that was pretty much it there. Then there was that thing with Shinsuke Nakamura. The little promo there showing him why he's the king of strong style. That was cool. Zelina Vega is going to challenge Rhea Ripley at WWE Backlash in Puerto Rico. I think she's the only Puerto Rican female on the roster. Karrion Kross vows to take Shinsuke's honor. That was a decent promo. I was impressed. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like I said, some people try to cut a promo, do their little thing, and it just looks and sounds cringy as hell. But I like Karrion Kross. I really do. So that was nice to see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that is worth mentioning. Not really, but actually I want to reflect back on this tag team match. The fact that Damian Priest and Finn Balor won clean. There was no Rhea Ripley. There was no Dom Mysterio to muck around and kind of, make things go sideways. It was just a clean win, and I love when that happens. One of my biggest pet peeves in recent memory, years ago, is when they used to have Seth Rollins be the huge coward. Like, oh my God, this guy just ran from everything. And again, obviously not him, but the character, back with like J&J Security and all that. And I just hate when they always have it like that. So this was something that stood out to me. The clean win. There you have it. I think I'm well under... Oh, shit. I'm not even at 10 minutes. Or am I? Whatever. Anyhow. So yeah, I'm going to keep this nice and short, and I'm just going to shut it. As always, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm, and if you didn't like the video, well, that's fine. Go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And I'll give you one of these. Or one of those. Or one of those. No, you'd like that too much. And what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. And if you want to subscribe, got distracted. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe I'll see some of you in the next video, and I may talk a little bit, and it might be difficult, because now this is where things get a little political / divisive. I may briefly talk about Ted DiBiase Jr. and the whole Brett Favre, scandal, welfare fraud, and all that. He's been arrested and charged. Just really quick, it's a sad thing, but I may cover that in a separate video and share my thoughts on that. So take care, and yeah, until next time, bye for now.